it's been raining since we've been in Da Nang off and on, and today is the really first clear day, so we decided to come out and explore a little bit. So we're next to the Han River, and the famous Dragon Bridge is behind me. So we're gonna go explore the city. Let's go.
So Da Nang is known as a popular tourist beach town. It's also very popular with digital nomads, but what I didn't realize before coming here, and that's really probably due to the lack of research that we did, was that it's also very popular with Vietnamese tourists, and that is because the beaches are beautiful, but there are also these theme parks that they have up in the hills that look quite extravagant. We're not going to check them out because we have other things in our itinerary, but quite extravagant, and from what I understand, they can get very, very busy during sort of the tourist season.
So we're gonna head over to this well-known park with a big sculpture in the middle of it and then walk on the river and see what we find.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot planned for today, so we saw this green space on the map. We figured it's a park, so we're heading over to check it out.
Decided to come check out this park here in Da Nang, and it's the APEC Statue Garden Park, and look at all the beautiful sculpture we found.
Next, we headed to lunch. On our way, we passed through another sculpture garden. For lunch, we had bun cha, which is grilled pork and noodles. We also ordered bun xiao, a Vietnamese pancake usually filled with seafood. After lunch, we passed through the Han Market. Named after the Han River, it was built by the French in the 1940s. The market has 2 floors and seems to sell almost anything you can think of. On the first floor, you can find fruits, vegetables, meats, and seafood.
So back in the States, before we were full-time travelers, we really enjoyed coffee. However, traveling in Europe, we found that coffee was very expensive, and so we only had it on special occasions. But here in Vietnam, coffee is very inexpensive, and we found ourselves going out to get coffee almost every day. The bad part about that is we've been getting specialty coffees with a lot of sugar, but they're really delicious. We're really enjoying it, and we're really appreciating the fact that we can go out on our budget and enjoy coffee probably every day, or at least close to every day. So we found a place we really like, and we're going over there right now. It's Z Cafe and Roastery, I think. We'll put it in the comments.
Very interesting flavor. It's like a salted caramel. It's good. It's a little bit salty, saltier than I would have expected, but it's good.
If you're visiting Da Nang, even if it's for just a day or two, you can't miss the Son Tra night market. It definitely has a tourist vibe, but we went to discover the food, and we were not disappointed.
Cheers. That's good beer. So it looks like we have some pancake that I think has seafood in it, some little half-round pancakey things that have shrimp and an egg, a spring roll with shrimp and some beef, and some other things. I have no idea what they are, but we'll find out.
That's good.
What is it?
I don't know what it has meat in it though. And it's fried, so it's delicious.
had the delicious dinner. We will definitely be coming back to this market to eat. And then we decided to get some ice cream. So we got some coconut. It was the rolled ice cream. Oh, that's super good. Maybe you should get one of your own, babe.
So we just wrapped up our first visit to the Santra night market in Da Nang, and I have to say, I was really impressed.
Yeah.
It's very touristy. Certainly it's very, very touristy, but I mean, we had basically dinner for two for about $7, and that included a beer.
Yeah.
So, and like an ice cream for dessert. So it was really economical, very budget friendly. And the food was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, everything looked amazing.
They cooked it fresh right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything we saw looked great. What we ate was really delicious. So we're gonna head back there at least one more time, probably two more times before we leave. So if you're here, check it out. We really enjoyed it. Pro tip though, if you do choose to visit the market, come early because it looks like it gets pretty busy after 7 o'clock. Probably dies down a little bit later in the evening, but it was quick for us because we arrived right when it opened at 6 o'clock, and we were able to get food very quickly and find a place to eat. So definitely want to show up right about when it opens, which is at 6 p.m. in the evening. So Da Nang is well known for its long stretches of sandy beaches. We're gonna go check out one of those beaches today, My Hei Beach. But before we do that, we're gonna go grab some food and a coffee. I feel like Z Coffee is always a winner. That's probably become our favorite coffee place in Da Nang. It's kind of nice going out to eat so frequently, but because we are so frugal with our budget, I feel a little bit guilty. It's just that everything is so inexpensive. It's actually, I think, a bit cheaper for us to go out to eat than it is for us to eat in. All right, next up, we are heading to the beach, and it has started to rain, so we're really pressing our luck. We'll see how this turns out. Whew.
These are the kind of days that make me really appreciate what we're doing in our travels. Slow morning, good lunch, walk on the beach. Kind of rare actually for what we're doing, and very enjoyable.
Along the beaches of central Vietnam, you may see locals fishing using basket boats. Basket boats are small, round boats made of bamboo and coated with resin or tar to make them waterproof. The origin of these boats is not clear, but one popular story is that they were invented during the French colonial era, when the French imposed a tax on all boats. The Vietnamese fishermen cleverly designed these basket boats to avoid the tax, as they could claim they were not boats, but baskets. From My Hei Beach, as you look across the San Tra Peninsula, you can see the Lady Buddha statue. And off the coast, on a clear day, you can see the Cham Islands.
Well, I think we got pretty lucky with the weather today. It's very cloudy and it's rained a couple of times, but it's been pretty light rain. So overall, for us, it's actually a nice day on the beach because it's not super sunny. It's a little bit overcast and there's a nice breeze, so we've been able to walk a couple of miles up this beach and it's been really nice.
That evening, we went out to a nearby restaurant for roast goat. This was not one of our favorite meals, but we redeemed ourselves the next day by finding an amazing vegetarian restaurant.
So we've come just a couple of blocks down the street to this vegetarian restaurant, and it's a proper vegetarian restaurant. It's not trying to serve fake meat in anything, and it's quite amazing. We've got a mushroom dish with a number of vegetables that you wrap up into a wrap, and then you dip it and you enjoy it. I'm thinking this might be my new favorite place so far that we've eaten at.
We also ordered a rice dish with fresh vegetables, which was equally spectacular.
We decided to come up to the Soncha Peninsula today and come to the Lady Buddha that you'll see in just a minute. It's actually a relatively new statue. I was really surprised to find that out. I think it started construction around 2004 or opened around then. And it's the tallest Buddha in Vietnam, and it is a working temple.
So this area is nicknamed Monkey Mountain because of all the macaques that are running around in the wild here. Now, they look pretty cute when you see them from far away, but they can be very aggressive, and from what we've read, rabies is almost endemic within the population of the macaque here. So if you get bitten or scratched, you pretty much have to go through a rabies treatment. So we're being very cautious because we don't want to have to go through rabies treatment. But right now they're not bothering us, so I think we're probably going to be fine. So on our drive up here, we actually saw quite a few monkeys on the side of the road and on the mountainside, which was a little startling. And here in the temple grounds, there are signs that say don't feed the wildlife. But we think they were doing a pretty good job of keeping them away because there are a number of dogs that seem to live here and are just kind of chilling and relaxing, but we have a feeling they are here specifically to help keep the monkeys away.
The views were spectacular, so we asked our driver to take us to the top of Santra Mountain. Unfortunately, the clouds rolled in just as we arrived, so instead we decided to head back down for lunch.
So our Grab driver recommended this place for lunch. It's a pho place, but they also have spring rolls. And what you're supposed to get are these prawn spring rolls, and they also have pork spring rolls. So we ended up getting pho. Both got chicken pho. Stephanie got vermicelli, and I just got regular pho with chicken. Spring rolls, and there's a lot of food here. I don't think we're going to be able to eat it all, but it looks amazing. These spring rolls are so good. My mouth is on fire from eating this kimchi. Oh my god, I think it's gonna just explode, but this is so delicious. I'm so glad we took this guy's advice and came here. He just dropped us off on the side of the road. I'm so glad we came here because this is amazing.
So the one thing we've noticed about the spring rolls here in Vietnam, and specifically the ones we're eating right now, is the paper, rice paper, whatever is typically used for it. This is so crispy and crunchy, and it's lacy looking. It's got a lacy texture to it, and it's just super delicate, super crispy. I wish I knew what they wrapped it in because I'd love to try to make these at home, so may have to do a little research. So if you know what's used to make these types of spring rolls, please leave us a comment below because I would love to know.
It's so good.
Merry Christmas from Da Nang. So we kind of took it a little easy today and walked around the city a little bit, saw some nice murals, had some good lunch, and then we decided to rest for a little bit because we knew we'd be coming to the night market again for some dinner. And when we were here before, we saw the beautiful seafood and thought, let's come back here for Christmas dinner. So we got a couple of lobsters, some shrimp, some oysters, some scallops, all barbecued with some garlic sauce, and I can't wait to dig in. So the seafood was pretty good, but we decided we needed a little bit more to eat. The seafood kind of shrinks when it cooks, but it was really tasty. I'm glad we got it. So we came back to one of the stalls we've been to before and got a mix of some eggs and shrimp in these little pancakey things, I guess, and then a regular Vietnamese pancake with lots of delicious things inside. So we're going to enjoy that now. Oh, that's so yummy.
So that about wraps it up for our time in Da Nang. When we first got here, I wasn't quite sure what to think of the city. It's quite large and sprawling. There are quite a few resorts and sort of beachside bars, but it turns out this is a really great place. There are a lot of museums, a lot of culture, a lot of things to do, and the cuisine has been outstanding. We've eaten at some of the best restaurants, I think, that we've had the opportunity to enjoy during all of our travels. So it turned out really pleasant, and it also worked out really well as a central location for us to go out and do some day trips to several of the cities and sites that are nearby. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us get our content in front of more viewers. And we've got a really great video coming up next week. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it.
See you in the next one.